accurate, to the point. The 10 o'clock news continues with the latest medical news in Health Watch.
Breastfeeding mothers seen as less competent, according to a study conducted at MSU. KBZK's Christina Lysacek caught up with a professor in charge of the research.
Psychology professor Dr. Jessi Smith has a background in studying prejudices and stereotyping, and got the idea to conduct this study thinking the results would be polar opposite of what they turned out to be.
I started this line of research thinking that people would actually think breastfeeding mothers were more competent and smarter because breastfeeding is a very healthy choice to make.
Smith created 3 studies of completely different natures to test her hypothesis.
I'm studying how people might have a bias against a certain group. They're going to change their answers, right? Because there's a socially desirable answer here.
So in all 3 studies, the people conducting the study, as well as the participants, didn't know what the information was being used for.
And then they would use the computer to make their judgment.
And their judgments pointed towards a prejudice.
I have 3 studies that tell a pretty consistent pattern that there's this bias that exists.
MSU created this family care room that provides a private spot for faculty, students, and visitors to nurse without having to face judgments. Caitlin Swingle breastfeeds her 6-month-old daughter in public.
I know that breastfeeding is better for my baby, and every animal in the world nurses their baby, but human beings nursing their baby makes them less intelligent. It's a little sad.
But Swingle says her decision to breastfeed isn't hindered by the study and hopes other mothers don't let it affect them either.
I would hope that other moms would consider what their baby needs first and not what other people think.
Smith hopes that the study will not turn mothers away from breastfeeding, but actually empower them to nurse.
First, we had to just name the problem, and now what we can try to do is try to implement strategies to intervene and try to overcome it.
Reporting from MSU for Montana's news station, I'm Christina Lysacek.